Good evening, all. The topic of the day is International Labour Organization. Okay, before moving forward, I would like to tell you that the International Organization it was formed in 1919 and it has 187 member states. It is the only intern body to exist even after the World War II. Okay, now I would like to tell you that it has a headquarters in Geneva, which is United Nations. Its 100th anniversary in 2019. It was created in 1919 as a part of a Treaty of Versailles. Okay, the Treaty of Versailles. It was the most important peace treaties that brought World War I to an end. It was signed in 1919, 28th June in Versailles. The areas of improvement in the Treaty of Versailles includes the working time, the labor supply, wages protection, and the protection of the laborers, equality, etc. It was signed between the Allied powers and the Germany. The Treaty of the France and the Great Britain. Yes. This treaty is really important, guys. Do cover this treaty in your syllabus. Now moving forward, the areas of improvement listed in the preamble remains relevant today, including the regulations. The ILO is an UN specialized agency dealing with the labor issues. Why was the International Labour Organization created? Several changes at the beginning of the 19th century triggered the process of creating the ILO, such as growing and industrializing and the war. Some pictures I would like to share here are this and yeah, that's all. The mission and the impact of the International Labour Organization is promoting jobs and protecting the peoples. The International Labour Organization is devoted to promote the social justice and internationally recognized humans and labor rights. Today, the International Labour Organization Decent Work Agenda helps in the advancement of the economic and the working conditions that give all the workers, employers, the governments a stake in the lasting peace, prosperity and the progress. The only United Nations agency, the ILO brings together government, employers and workers representatives of 187 member states. How does ILO work and social dialogues? Underlying the ILO's work is the importance of cooperation between the government and employers and the workers' organization in fostering the social and economic progress. The International Labour Organization encourages this tripartism with its children. Now, ILO and India. The relations of India and International Labour Organization are really very strong nowadays. At present, the ILO has 186 members. A unique feature of the International Labour Organization is its tripartite character. India is a founder member of the International Labour Organization, which came into existence in 1919. India, a founding member of International Organization, has been a permanent member of ILO governing body since 1922. The first International Labour Organization, which is India, started in 1928. The decades of the productive partnership between the International Labour Organization and its constituents has mutual trust and respect. Now, I would like to tell you that International Labour Organization's current portfolio in India centers around the child labor, preventing the family's indebtedness, employment, skill, integrated approaches for the local socio-economic development and the livelihood. The green jobs, the micro and the small enterprise, social security, HIV/AIDS, migration, industrial relations, dealing with the effects of the globalization and the productivity and the competitiveness, etc. The list of the International Labour Organization conventions ratified by the India in the many fields: Hour of Work Convention 1919, Unemployment Convention 1919, Night Work, Minimum Age Convention, Night Work of the Young Persons, Medical Examination of Young Persons, Equality of Treatment Act 1919 as well. The ILO Department of the Statistics is a focal point in United Nations for labor statistics. The restrictions necessary to combat the COVID-19 pose a huge obstacle to data collections. Now, moving forward, the pandemic has a large impact on our lives and societies, but dangerous impact on the labor market. 37.5% employed in at the risk sector. इसका मतलब ये है कि 37.5 परसेंट ऑफ द पीपल्स मोस्टली वर्क करते थे इन विच ऑफ द फील्ड्स लाइक रिटेल, ट्रेड, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, रियल एस्टेट, बिजनेस, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव एक्टिविटीज, and 10.5% people's decline in working the hours. Global working hours in the second quarter are expected to be 10.5% lower than in the last pre-crisis quarter. This is equivalent to 305 million full-time jobs, which represents a significant deterioration of ILO's previous estimate of 195 million of the second quarter. This has been driven mainly by the prolongation and the extension of the containment measures. Now moving forward to the COVID-19 is changing the world as a statistical perspective. एक चीज़ मैं आपको बता दूँ, हमारा इंडिया कुछ फील्ड्स में बहुत ही पीछे है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल स्टैटिस्टिकल्स एंड फॉर एग्जाम्पल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एक्सेट्रा. कोरोना वायरस impacted the employment in India very severely. Now moving forward, unemployment in India up to 22% at the present time. That means 40 crore workers started at the stair at poverty amid COVID-19 crisis. This is the report given by the International Labour Organization itself. Between 2016 and 2006, 271 million came out of the poverty in India, making India the only country apart from China to lift million out of the country's poverty. In the last 3 decades, the future of many now is hanging in the uncertainty with the lockdown, leaving peoples without jobs, sending them back to the native villages and small towns. An International Labour Organization report points out that particularly in low and middle income countries, hard hit sectors have a high proportion of workers in informal employment and workers with a limited access. Coronavirus impact about 40 crore workers in India may sink into poverty. United Nations report says this. Workers and the business are facing catastrophe in both the developed and developing economies. We have to move fast, decisively and together. The right urgent measures are like decent work for the all and protection from the unemployment, equal pay for the equal work, abolition of the forced labor. The little impact is less than 2 months lockdown is turning out to be the immense. Since economic activities have come to standstills, factories are not running, establishments are closed, and the most markets are shuttered. There is a disruption in work, wages, income, and the food. The three interconnected for the course of the crores of peoples in India. Almost 90% of workers in India work in the informal economy. That part of the economy which thrives on daily work and day-to-day cash, which little provision of the employment protection. Like demonetization, the current lockdown has exposed millions of the workers and their families to starvation, hunger, death. Oh God. Moving forward, rising unemployment, falling labor force. India's track to the unemployment creation has not been very impressive, at least since 2000. Economic growth has not been proceeded. Moving forward, the impact of the little less than 2 months lockdown is turning out to be the immense. Since economic activities has come to the standstill, factories are not turning established and closed, and the most markets are shuttered down. Like demonetization that harmed a lot of public. These are some pictures of the labor. That's all for the day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching my channel. If you liked it, then please do not forget to like, subscribe and share my channel. Namaste.